that if he
3850, number 2 source 3900.
Talking about the hottest topics, man. Y'all make sure to stay tuned. I got you. Yo. What's poppin'? What's poppin', Tyler?
What's poppin', TG?
Man, let's talk about it. Man. If you don't say so myself, let me tell you about this nigga, Diddy. Man, I just want to beat the shit out of Diddy. I'm going to just keep it honest, but we ain't even gotten the video yet, but just beat the shit out of him. Just beat his ass.
You can fight. Oh, you motherfucker, you can't fight. Look at you. Look. No, I want to know if the nigga, I want somebody gonna take my niece out.
Fight.
Bad boys, right?
Yeah.
He bad.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Yo, Diddy, man, if you hear this, man, by any chance, man, I just want, let's just 3 rounder, 3 minute, 3 rounds.
Put some gloves on, Mayweather style.
No, let's get in it. Today's video, man, we're gonna take a further look into Diddy and some of the stories of the people he deal with.
Yeah, and thank you, all 11 of our new subscribers. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to the new subscribers.
Yeah, as we uncap the cappers.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's get into what Biggie Smalls was talking about.
It's real. That's how real it is. I think somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up paranoid. I'll be really scared. I'll just be paranoid. That's just the way I am. You know. You be seeing me. Scared to death.
Did Biggie at all feel that his life was in danger? He never told me, I can only speak, he never told me he felt that his life was in danger.
I think.
Go on and uncap them, TG. Just uncap them.
Let's see.
Somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up paranoid. I'll be really scared. I'll just be paranoid.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Gene Deal.
Shout out to Gene Deal. Yeah, y'all go subscribe to the Gene Deal show, man. That's crazy because they even got music where he talking about somebody's trying to kill him in the music. So for him to sit there, but the look that he gave, it was just like, do you believe that? He didn't even believe it.
Scared to death.
But he felt it.
Did Biggie at all
Look
feel
at this
that
nigga
his life was in
eyes.
danger?
Boom. What the fuck you looking at, Puff?
That.
He never told me, I can only speak, he never...
Man, this nigga.
How you not gonna tell him? You the closest person to him.
Let's see what Gene talking about.
I hope you don't mind me using this sweater. I never put it on before. And it's kind of eerie feeling of me putting it on now. But I want to really go in depth with some things that I didn't speak about to you guys regarding the death of Notorious Big. For those who want to criticize me for coming out and telling the truth, what would you do if you had to spend a day with one of the greatest lyricists, the greatest songwriter, and he entrusted you with some of his personal matters, some of his deepest dark secrets of success and betrayal?
Hey, I'm gonna stop it real quick. I don't want to go too much into his video, but I want to mention this. That sweater that he has on is a Biggie Smalls sweater. And I believe the shoes and that other sweater as well. That's why he got it. You know, him and Biggie was about the same size as far as, you know, they both big guys. You know what I mean? Tyler, what you think?
I think Gene been telling us for a long time, and it just goes back to, you know, the smoke and mirrors, how we view P. Diddy, how Puff wanted us to view him, and then how the credibility of what Gene was saying was overshadowed because of who Brother Love was.
Yeah, that money is stretched far. You know, with Gene Deal, he had this book deal offer, and Puff had it knocked off the table with his own separate book deal, and then turned around not to do it. But, you know, that was one of the things that Gene had talked about. But I want to talk about the credibility of Gene Deal. See, one thing y'all got to know is, I'm going to tell y'all this, pay attention, man. It's you know, three things that ain't going to change. Three things that's always going to come out. Three things. The sun, the moon, and the truth. Telling you, the truth don't change. You know what I mean? He hasn't really changed his story at all. It's been the same for years. And then you got people coming out later, and when they telling their story, it coincides with the story he's been telling that he never changed from. And then he includes to add more detail. Let's talk about it. What you thinking?
I'm thinking Gene Deal he wasn't scared then, he's not scared now, and everything he been saying, everybody is now saying. So, once again, shout out to Gene Deal. He been saying this for years.
Okay, I'll tell you what I know, all right? I don't know everything about everything. I know a little bit about a little bit, okay?
Tell him something, Joe.
Tell him, Gene.
Tell him, Gene.
Let's go.
December 1991 saw Diddy involved in a tragic accident at City College of New York.
Airbnb.
Yeah, once again, Diddy, ever since he came on the scene, he's never really been a street guy. He's a prep guy, you know what I'm saying? Just bad luck.
Death before a celebrity basketball game he was promoting with Heavy D. The lawsuits that followed ended with the young executive being found only partially liable, while much of the blame rested on the college's security department. In December 1992, Diddy's growing importance at Uptown was recognized by his appointment to the role of vice president, at which time he also formed the Bad Boy Entertainment label. He had, in fact, shopped the idea around to other companies already, but was persuaded to stay at Uptown by the offer of the new title. He took the job of Bad Boy CEO, and former Orion Pictures marketing manager Kirk Burroughs was named general manager and given a 25% stake in the label, which would release records, manage artists, and do production work.
Wow. If I ain't mistaken, I thought Diddy owned Bad Boy. The CEO, owner. Let's look it up.
He owned Bad Boy. He was the founder and the creator of Bad Boy. But all that is the reason why we're here today, to talk about all that power and all that money and the no respect that he had for everybody that he had relations with, right? His artists, no respect.
Yeah, he is the owner.
Exactly, yeah.
CEO.
Because Andre Harrell, founder of Uptown Records, I believe, he stated that he fired Diddy, which gave Diddy wings to be more resilient and push harder. And that's where the birth of Bad Boy came from. Okay?
Yeah, look at this. Take another look at this guy.
Shot 5 times, mind is just completely spinning, you know what I'm saying? You're real confused about your situation. So it'll cause you to say things that you really don't mean. Tupac article had me pissed off, you know what I'm saying? And the rumors that's spreading is on some tip like we set him up, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. It's just ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? But
that's an eerie video. If you was alive during the time, you know what I'm talking about, because this video was one of the last interviews. It wasn't the last, but it was one of the last videos, because it was between the time Tupac had got shot and everything was already going left. Everything was already on his destruction course. And this guy over here with the wide eye, he definitely knows something.
Look at the guilt. Look at it. Look at the guilt.
Look at
he
that.
got that deer in the headlight look that he
got that
had
stare.
when they asked him about Biggie mentioning fearing for his death in the previous video we showed you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. We finna break this down for y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
Diddy, reportedly for insubordination, and Puffy quickly found a new home for Bad Boy at Clive Davis's Arista Records.
Yeah, so it's all over the place, but we just get into it. But the thing with Diddy, you know, if y'all don't know, every human being is a creature of a pattern. You have some type of habit pattern that you do on a daily, whether you recognize it or not. And his thing is beating women. His thing, that's the consistency with him.
Abusing people.
This is Mike. You fight?
Let's go.
You can fight. Oh, you motherfucker, you can't fight. Look at you. Look. No, I want to know if the nigga. I want somebody gonna take my niece out. I want to know if the nigga can fight. Somebody.
New York City. You don't want me to come down there. I ain't nice like boss.
Okay, moving on. Moving on, let's go.
Then this nigga told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts, nigga. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts, nigga. You need more proof, nigga? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts.
Shout out to Murder Mace. What you think, Tyler?
Harlem.
What'd you say, Mace?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I ain't nice like boss.
Tell him, Murder. What I believe what Murder was saying is, you done held on to the publishing for so many years, and it was crazy because this probably a couple years old, but he did return to publishing, even though it didn't have the same value that it did 10, 15 years ago, even though it's 20, 30 years later. But I want to speak on, I believe at this point, like I said in the previous video, he wrote a lot of those hits. So once Diddy offered the royalties, publishing back to the artist, I believe he did take that deal, because now he's singing a different tune. People not paying attention. Mace won't even mention Diddy. He won't even speak up on the matter. He'll go in between the lines or brush over it, but he won't speak on the matter because he had a lot invested in those songs. What do you think, Tyler?
You know why I think he won't. You know how Diddy said he don't speak on nonsense. I think that's why Mace won't speak on Diddy. He don't even got to speak on nonsense.
Right. What's she talking about?
Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died. Kim Porter was working on a book before she died. And Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life. And then he goes into a coma. Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest motherfucker, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning is gone. Just him.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Jaguar Wright.
Shout out to Jaguar Wright.
No breaks.
She has been she is just as credible as Gene Deal, because a lot of things she said has come to fruition. You know, she has also been one of the ones that's been targeted, and she has, you know, laid low for a long time, and she's speaking her truth, you know, and I'll be damned, the shit she said, this interview was before the heat got put on Diddy. This was about maybe 8 months prior to, I don't know, but it was a while before. What do you think, Tyler? What do you think about Jaguar?
I think that Jag been telling us what it is. Once again, she been telling us, you know, for those of us who didn't want to believe, you know, we want to see people for who we think they are, right? Well, she's a little bit closer to him than we are. She see things a little bit clearer than we do. You know, unfortunately, he not who we think he is, peoples. He's just not. And I think she hit the nail on the head, because we are slowly seeing Diddy
for who he is.
Take that.
Take that. Yeah, it's just so many different people giving different accountabilities of this guy and his actions. You know, is he all bad? Probably not. He got a good public persona, but he got a PR team as well. You know what I'm saying? So when you look back at it, you know, a lot of things he involved in, it's always been shady dealings, you know, with him, you know, as far as him and his artists, him and the people he deal with. A lot of people that he get involved with either come up dead or go broke.
You know,
that's a hell of a curse.
Unalive.
Oh, unalive. Sorry.
Unaliving people and deleting these individuals is just not what we thought Diddy was doing. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, unfortunately, here we are all watching our favorite bad boy. Well, maybe not our favorite, but he was up there. You know, I think
definitely a fan of Diddy.
A favorite.
And it just, you know, he had it on lock with the artists and stuff like that. And, you know, if you wasn't a fan of Diddy, you was a fan of Big. If it wasn't Big, it was Mace. It was somebody over at Bad Boy Camp. Yeah, and just to get let down, to see all our favorite artists struggling to make it. And then he's still lasting, but he doing shady dealings. And like the Locks. Love the Locks. It's crazy. So shout out to the Locks.
But nevertheless, he is in the hot seat. You know, what he did to Cassie is unacceptable. And for him to turn around and settle so quickly, there is some validity to that story. So with that, screw you, Diddy.
Yeah. So,
take that. Okay?
Yeah, Diddy,
take that.
It's just, it seemed like the media not letting up neither. So we out. 3 letters, 2 words. Be easy.